traditional Christmas dinner, turkey, honey-baked ham and all the trimmings. And then when we're all absolutely stuffed and exhausted, we usually go and play cricket.
We tend to have cold meat and salads on Christmas, but someone always brings prawns and oysters.
I love putting up the Christmas tree and knowing that it's not far away. I love gathering with family. I love sharing special traditions in food, worship.
With my children when I was a parent, yes, we had Santa Claus, and yes, there was always the thrill of finding out that the reindeer had eaten the carrot.
Every year, me and the kids do our Christingle events. It's an orange, put the candle in, and there's foil.
One of the things I really have appreciated is Andrew McDonough's Lost Sheep books. They're a classic and I'd highly recommend them.
So we make honey biscuits and German recipes. We also go and see the Messiah every year.
Love to have a bit of banter and a bit of fun around sport, be it football, cricket or whatever.
When I was in Sunday school, I remember we had a dearth of boys at that time, and so I ended up playing Joseph in the nativity play.
My brother likes to grab the stuff in the centre of the table, like the nuts or the lollies, and start doing free shots at people's glasses to see if he can sink a lolly into somebody's wine. The floor gets quite messy after he's finished.
The youth of the congregation put on a Christmas nativity production, and the noise of the angel Gabriel coming down to see Mary was the noise of the F-28 jet coming into land at Goroka.
Invariably in the afternoon, the men had fallen asleep.
The most exciting thing about Christmas is just Jesus.
I think really Christmas is always that time where I know it's not always easy for other people, so I just remind myself how blessed we are, and just being with family and friends and just being grateful for everything that we have.
Christmas to me, as much as it's also about the birth of Jesus, is a time to really count our blessings and to look back on the past year and think about how much God has blessed us all in individual ways.
The meaning and purpose of life, which is given to us through knowing that we're part of God's family.
The reminder that we're not on our own down here, that Jesus comes into the midst of our mess and our messy lives and our problems and our families that may not always be hunky-dory, 100% wonderful.
It's all about the birth of our Saviour, Jesus.
He didn't have to come down and sacrifice himself, but he was willing to do that to save people like me.
And the one thing about Christmas is whatever the eyes see, it's the promise that there's always something more.